Hi.
Oh, okay. All right off the bat.
Oh.
Hello, and welcome to another Unscripted Car Talk with Greg and Justin.
What's going on, guys?
I of course, am not Greg. Greg is, of course, you.
Yes, I am.
And I'm, of course, me. Who am I?
You are Justin.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, that was weird. I'm glad we did it.
Yeah.
I'm glad we didn't. We should not have done that.
No.
That was stupid.
Y'all should know who we are by now, so.
Yes, we are the best.
We are the best. We are very professional.
We are the two best people at talking about cars in this room right now.
Yep.
So, guys, once this garbage year is gone, 2016, we're looking forward to 2017. Bright springtime, easy summer, hope. That's what we're looking for in the new year. Hope that it will be grand and different and, candy kisses everywhere.
Yep.
Good money, I don't know.
Yeah, they're just this is a better year than 2016.
Just a better overall year. And one thing that we are passionate about is vehicles, in case you haven't figured out from the name Unscripted Car Talk. So, we're going to talk about things we're looking forward to, vehicle-wise, in the year 2017.
Oh, man, I can't wait.
I know you can't wait. I would like to kick it off first with one I knew that you'd be excited about, sir. And that is the Honda Civic Coupe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Not to mention, I'm not a Honda Civic fanboy, but...
You sound like one right now.
I know, right? But, I still love the Honda Civics. They're still a good car and everything. So...
To be quite honest with you, I have been paying so little attention to Honda that I didn't realize there hasn't been a coupe in a while.
Yeah, I know, right? A lot of people are really excited about the coupe. Like,
people are stoked. And that we're getting a legit Type R.
Yeah. Oh, man, that's another part about that, too. Not only is the RS coming, but the Type R, too. Man, we getting all the European cars now.
I know. It's like Europe now. Great.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm still having so much trouble carrying. It's a Civic. Although I do like the idea that the coupe is really taking it back, and it doesn't look like it's going to be super expensive, which is what I thought. Honda's been trying to play out of their league a little bit. In my opinion, they've been trying to snatch people from a tier above where they used to be. But for me, it was always like, to me, the word Honda always evoked the idea of a car that was pretty basic.
Yeah.
Base Model E, easy to work on, and, it was cheap and it went. And if you had fun in it, that was a plus.
Oh, yeah.
And then they started, really luxurizing their lower-end cars, and I was like, okay, well, their price went up kind of dramatically.
Oh, yeah.
In my opinion.
Especially over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
They really took it off on the price.
Yeah, and that to me just kind of threw me off a little bit, that you could be asking so much for such a basic car. It's then I'm going to take my money somewhere else, or I'm going to go a step up from that.
Or a step down. Because you got to remember that Honda Civic's not their cheapest car no more. It's the Honda Fit. And the Honda Fit is cheaper than the Honda Civic.
Yeah, true.
If you want to stick with Honda, I'm saying.
And I do actually, I think the Fit's a cool looking car.
Yeah.
And I think that the newer version of the Civic is a good looking car.
Yep.
There's a couple of years there where I was kind of like, I'll leave it.
Yeah.
Take it or leave it. And I was leaving it.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited to see what the Type R is going to be like, and see the option for the 5-door hatch.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have some sort of competition for the Focus RS.
Oh, yeah. Actually, the Type R is also gunning for the WRX STI, too.
No.
Yes,
that's,
they are.
Yeah. That's...
Yeah, they're gunning for them, too.
Okay. Well, if you bring a butter knife to a sword fight, I'm sure you can say you're gunning for anyone.
Oh. So, not only you got the RS, the STI has to worry about, you also got the Type R is coming out too, so they got,
Well, as far as what we're doing, like with the STI versus the Type R and the RS, it's really what you want. It's rear-wheel drive versus front-wheel drive.
Yep.
And I don't know, the 0 to 60 times for the WRX to the RS were very, very close.
Yeah.
So the STI is either on the same level as the RS or faster.
Yeah.
Then the Type R has got to be a bit of a monster as well.
Yep.
But I don't see how the front wheel... It's still front wheel drive at the end of the day. You've got to drive it like a front wheel drive. The STI, you can drive it like an all wheel drive, which is a little different.
Yeah.
You know, with a front wheel drive, you've got to brake hard coming into a turn.
Yep.
You've got to make the turn and accelerate out of the turn.
Yeah.
It's basically the steering, asking the front wheels to both put down the power and to turn the car.
Yep.
Is asking a lot. So
you also got torque steer too when you're gunning it.
Yeah.
And the car wants to bank right.
Yeah, the car wants to go either left or right.
Yeah.
Straight is on the menu, but is one you've got to work with.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm interested to see how it's going. Did you want to bring up the next one, or should I?
You can go ahead and do the next one. I'm sure it's going to be the same thing I'm going to be able to talk about, too.
No, it's not, because it's the Toyota 86. I'm looking forward to the Toyota 86.
Yeah.
It's been a minor facelift redesign for the FRS, and they're dropping the Scion name.
Yep.
And that's really all that's happening.
Yeah.
But
Well, honestly, I am kind of glad they are going to drop they're going to put in the Toyota A6. That's what it's called, right?
Yeah, it's just the Toyota 86.
Okay. Because it kind of puts us on the same level as the whole entire world now.
Well, I think that they were still called the GT 86 in Europe.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was weird. They're so bizarre.
I know.
But
Why couldn't they just add that GT?
Why don't they just call it the AE86?
Yeah, why don't you call it that?
Well, probably because it makes people think of something else.
Yeah.
Like tofu delivery. But but no, I'm excited for the car. It's I think it's a good deal. It's it's not a quick car. It's not but it's a thrilling car. It's a driver's car, which is not something a lot of things in that price range can really say.
No. And it's still kind of well equipped too. You know, you get your cool sound system and everything.
I believe Pioneer, actually.
Yeah, Pioneer. That's right. And, you know, it's not a bare bones kind of sports car. So, you know, I think a lot of people will enjoy it still.
Yeah, I know. I would love to see myself behind the wheel of one every day in it. Although there's a little too much snow in our area for that to be feasible.
I know. Just strictly a summertime, springtime car, man. We get a lot of snow here.
Yeah.
Not as much as some people.
We're getting off track. Perhaps you should just jump on to the next one.
All right. The next one is going to be... I'm going to talk about the new Fiat 124 Spider.
Oh.
It's all new. It's a new car. And it's a new car from Fiat. It's not a 500 or that 500L, that big SUV thing. It's an actual little sports car type thing.
Well, I literally know nothing about it. So
okay. For 2017, Fiat came out with the little coupe type thing. It's a convertible. What else is about it? It's basically a reskinned Mazda Miata. You know.
Oh, okay.
It has the same drivetrain and the same horsepower as a Mazda Miata. As a matter of fact, it's
155.
Yeah.
2 liter.
Yep.
Okay.
They also got a little bit more powerful one. They got a 200 horsepower Abarth one you can buy, and that was a little more powerful. It's a little more lighter than that one. It has stripes and all that good stuff and everything.
Well, that's interesting. I'm gonna have to look at some pictures of that later on.
Oh yeah, you definitely do. It's a good looking car. As a matter of fact, it's a little. To me, it's a more better looking Mazda Miata.
It's not like the Mercury Capri that they just slapped on an MX-5 chassis and made terrible.
Yeah, it was. That Mercury Capri was terrible.
The Mercury Capri was terrible. Yeah. Sorry, Ford. But you know what? It's an Italian car, so it might be a better looking car. Yeah,
but
it might not run.
No.
No, wait. They went to Mazda for the drivetrain. Okay, yeah, so the best of both worlds.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, it could have been the other way around, you know.
Oh,
Mazda
God.
made the styling. Oh, man.
Well, I mean, back in the 90s, that would have been an issue.
Yeah.
Mazda style. Wait. What would have been the worst of all worlds? It would have been Buick designed.
Oh, yeah.
Italian built.
Ooh.
With German salespeople.
Yeah.
You buy the car or what?
Oh, man. But I'm looking forward to that in 2017.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to bring up my next one, which is also Fiat based.
Oh.
The Dodge Rampage, sir. Do you remember the Dodge Rampages?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, those horrible front wheel drive Mitsubishi based pickup truck things. Yeah, those were garbage. Well, they might have been a heck of a lot of fun. They were kind of garbagey.
I mean, if it were cheap enough, I probably would buy one too.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it's front wheel drive Mitsubishi.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So the new Rampage is going to be based off of some of the Fiat trucks that they make, and apparently, Fiat has a good track record of making tiny trucks like these.
Oh.
And this is going to be coming in as a replacement for the Dakota, and I have to say, it actually looks good.
Yeah.
It's definitely slightly funkier than what we would expect from an American pickup. Mm-hmm. But I don't think it's any funkier than what we've been putting out recently.
No. As a matter of fact, I don't think that the Dakota has been doing anything in the last few years. Like, it's kind of been, like, under the radar.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they have
being rebranded by 3 other people.
Yeah. So...
Hey, check out that Suzuki Equator. Isn't that awesome?
I know. Check out that Mazda... the Mitsubishi Raider.
Yeah. Oh, wow. There's no way these are all the same truck.
No,
they literally have different grills.
Oh, I know what you're on about, Justin.
No, I'm talking out the side of my head as usual.
Oh.
So, but that base price of $17,000 is probably going to come in because it's made in Mexico and then get around the chicken tax.
Yeah.
So that's exciting to me that you're going to be able to see a pickup truck for sale for under $20,000.
That
might actually be decent.
That is going to be really nice.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
So, next on your list, sir.
Next list is going to be something I'm just going to kind of touch on. I'm waiting. I see you looking.
I'm looking at your list, trying to figure out what's next.
The next one on my list, I'm just going to skim through it. It's going to be the Lincoln Continental for 2017. It is a very good-looking car. I gotta say, I want to see one in person before I really going to really
pass the judgment.
Yeah, pass the judgment. But from the pictures I've seen, it is a really good-looking car, and it got some really cool-looking, funky-looking door handles, where the body side molding on the bottom of the door on the windows, they're the door handles, and they kind of come out a little bit and swoop back in. Ooh. And it's really nice looking, very different design.
Oh, I see what you're talking about now.
Yep.
It's Matthew McConaughey. All right.
All right. But
people ask me why I drive a Lincoln.
I it's pretty reasonably priced too. You can get one for $44,000, starting at $44,000. You know, for a luxury car, especially for their It's gonna be their flagship car too. So
they got a new MKZ coming out as well, from what I hear. That's supposed to be good looking too.
Oh yeah, my dad was telling me about it the other day. It's one of those cars that he wants to get, and it's a good looking car too. I can't wait.
He's not usually into newer cars. So
no,
that surprises
he's not.
me.
Yeah,
must have tickled some bone he's got somewhere.
Yeah. So Lincoln, as altogether for 2017, it's going to look really good. The Continental, I'm really looking forward to.
Sounds like they've tried to revive the brand a couple of times, and this time they might actually have something.
Yes, they might even have something, man. I can't wait. So that's it for me. Go ahead for your next one.
Oh, I thought you meant that's it for me. Yeah. I'm out. I'm done. Oh, crap.
That's it for the Lincoln, I mean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Real quick, I just want to touch on the Corvette. It says the Zora, like ZR1 or something.
Yeah.
The mid-engine Corvette. people have been begging for this thing for a minute. A mid-engine Corvette, best of both worlds, European and American coming together.
Oh, yeah.
You get the big nasty horsepower of American. You get the mid-engine drivetrain with the excellent handling that comes along with it. But it's, as far as I can figure, I'm looking around. I can't figure out if it's confirmed or not. No. And the styling on it's a little funky.
Yeah. The front looks really great.
Well, the front is pretty similar to what we have now on the Stingray. But then the rear, it's like... crap, we forgot to design a rear. Put some taillights on it.
Yeah.
They look like googly eyes just stuck onto a shed.
Oh, man. I gotta say, though, a lot of the Corvette purists is probably ain't gonna be on the idea of a mid-engine Corvette because they all want that same front engine V8 rear-wheel drive since the beginning of... Wait, no. Not the beginning. Since, like, C2, maybe?
Yeah, basically, C2.
Yeah.
Now, it's basically, some Corvette people are like 911 people.
Yeah.
They're like, why are you changing it?
Yeah.
Stop.
Stop.
No. I want to go into a Corvette dealership, and the only thing I want them to ask me is what color I want.
Yeah, basically. The only thing that Corvette people wanted to do is give it a different look from time to time. Keep everything the same.
Yeah, to be quite frank, there's been missteps in just about every car's lineage, but Corvette has a long one.
Yeah.
And there's been only a few that I would really point out and say, y'all shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
But going to a mid-engine rear-wheel drive, a complete departure from the way that they've done it before for 50 to now.
Yeah, yep.
From 1953 until now, so we're talking almost 70 years.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see how that would go over. If anything, I think that it might just die in the development stage.
Yeah.
Or it'll be like a one-time thing, and they might revisit it again in another 70 years.
Yeah. I mean, GM has always been playing around with the idea of a mid-engine Corvette for a very long time. Yeah, and to see it come back up into conversation again, and may this time maybe come into production. I still have my doubts, though.
Well, at this point, all we can do is speculate anyway.
Yeah.
So that was mine. Next, we're up on you again.
All right. Well, so for me, my next prediction for 2017, it's gonna be the big one, the Acura NSX. Now, Justin has a whole thing about this one.
I have an opinion.
He does have an opinion on it, but you gotta listen to my opinion first.
Okay. Fair enough.
My opinion on it is that when they first announced the NSX, they said it was gonna be a supercar.
In 1996?
Oh no. When they first announced the concept? 2012 when they first announced the current concept.
Okay.
Everybody said it's going to be a supercar.
Okay.
All right. Now, when they came out with a supercar, they first said they're going to put a V10 in it, an actually aspirated V10 in it.
Okay.
Then it went down to a V10. Then people, rumors said, no, it's going to be a V8. But then people was like, no, it's going to be a naturally aspirated V6, like the old one. And then they were saying twin turbo V6. And it kept going down and everything, and then body kept changing and everything.
Yeah, eventually it was a one-cylinder two-stroke.
Yeah, it's a lawnmower motor.
Yeah, Briggs and Stratton, baby, made by Acura.
But I'm one of the few people, to actually see one up close. And I gotta say, Justin, I gotta keep looking at it because it just has it draws you in for some reason. When it was in the shop, I kept looking at it. I was like, man, I can look at this thing forever. It's a good looking car, man.
I think what you mean by drawing yourself in was you were looking at it going, man, where is that price coming from?
No. I mean, it does its job.
It does its job.
What really lacks on it, and I know you can agree on it, is the performance.
Okay. Yeah. Well, the performance has always been my key concern with it. Honestly, the design, I think it's a good-looking car. Yeah. All right, but I mean, maybe it's the fact that there's just been such a long gap between NSXs there's not been like a filler between these two.
Yeah.
And they didn't try to homage the original one, like the Challenger.
Yeah.
The Challenger like came out in the 70s, then they revived it in the mid aughts.
Yeah.
And I mean, it looks similar. Okay,
yeah.
The Camaro came out in the 60s, and then they brought out the 5th gen to, I don't know if it's like this retro nostalgia thing, but
actually, a lot of people say the 5th gen Camaro look was too retro. It was like a lot of people said that look was like already been played out and everything. Like they got tired of the look of the 5th gen Camaro, which I mean I don't really agree with it because I like the looks of it.
I know, but I mean you can look at an R32.
Yeah.
Which is more contemporary to the time.
Yeah.
When the NSX came out, and then you can look at the new GTR, and you can see influences.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's because they went for the supercar when, quite frankly, the original NSX was basically a sports car.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, it was not a barn burner of any type. It was a good handling car.
Yeah.
It was a surprise from Honda to put out something like that.
Yes.
Which basically, I think the line of supercar is a very murky one to draw, so you could consider it that. You could consider it a very high-end sports car.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if it's... I mean, I'm sorry. No, I don't mean to interrupt.
So the new one falls right in there. It's basically towing the line between sports car and supercar.
Yeah.
So well, actually, I guess it works then.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe my argument's falling apart, but
I mean, for the base price of $153,000, though, you think it's worth it?
The problem, $153,000
base.
Wait a minute. That's all?
Yeah.
Okay, well that's high end sports car money. That's not supercar money.
No.
If you're getting a supercar for that price,
it's supposed to go, like I said, the main competition was supposed to be for the Audi R8 and the what's the other one?
911?
No, not 911. Well, yeah, 911 and the Ferrari 458 at the time.
Oh.
Even though Ferrari already replaced the 458 already.
What's bizarre?
Yeah, I know. They replaced it with a 488.
I mean, it's a good looking car.
Oh, yeah.
There's not a whole lot of ugly Ferraris.
No.
Well, the Dino.
No. Oh, yeah, the Dino.
The Dino.
The Dino. And,
we're getting off the topic really bad.
I know.
Say what you were going to say, and then we'll jump back on.
I don't know what I was going to say. I lost track of my time.
Oh, look at that. I killed it. I killed it. I'm so sorry. Oh, I apologize, dear listener. You are losing out on your Greg.
I know. You go on to your next one.
Yeah, I'll get on to my next one. Blup, blup, blup. I'm going to go with something completely different.
What's that?
The Beetle Dune.
Oh.
That's right, folks. In 2017, you're going to see your humble Volkswagen Beetle slightly lifted, slightly widened, with a little spoiler and a little off-road aesthetic to it. But, hey, don't get too excited. It may harken back to the idea of the Beatles chasing across the Baja Dunes and, being functional off-road. It's a lie.
It is.
It's a lie. It's still the same front-wheel drive, basic drivetrain that it has. There's no plans for a four-wheel drive. And it's essentially just going to be a trim pack.
Yeah,
so
it is.
I think that it's a unique choice. They're trying to really play off of some nostalgia. People who love the Volkswagens off-roading, and they're going to try and trick them into buying it with it. So basically, based off of that, I'd say if you have, 38 other cars that you own already, if I were you, I'd invest in one. Because in 30 years, it will have been a novelty that nobody bought. And it might become valuable that way.
Yeah. That's what I was going to say. It's like, it's going to be those future, rare cars.
Yeah.
Where, people who going to buy it, it's going to be like, they're going to destroy them. Or they're going to, start taking stuff off of it.
Yeah.
And then the only thing, I can see it now, you just be in the barn, all rotting away. And the way you can look at it is through the VIN number. And you'd be like, oh, this one is like the buggy edition.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, what?
Yeah, this one had the special trim package.
Oh man, they only made like that for 1 year, man.
Yeah. I have a feeling that they're going to make it for 2-3 years.
Yeah.
It'll drop off because the sales will be terrible.
Yeah, it's gonna be very terrible. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, please, go.
I just had. Speaking of Volkswagen, we forgot the one big one we were meant to talk about for 2017, and that's the Bugatti. What was it? How you say the name? I'm gonna destroy the name on this one.
Yeah, destroy it, please, because I can't remember it. It starts
because
with a
of
C.
C. Yeah.
The Bugatti is going to be good.
Is it Citroen or?
Hold on. Dear listeners, I want you to know that we are not furiously looking things up.
It's a reason
Chiron.
Yeah, the Chiron.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is it Chiron or Chiron?
Chiron.
Chiron?
Yeah, it's
like
almost
Chi-Town?
yeah.
Chicago?
Like Chi-Town. This car is once again, it's like one of those, the best car, the biggest news out of all the cars. It's limited, now listen to me, it's limited to a top speed of 260 miles an hour.
Well, I would suggest you could void that warranty pretty easily.
Yeah. It has a top speed. They say it has a legit estimated top speed of 288 miles an hour.
288 miles an hour?
Yeah.
They could travel back in time 3 times.
I know, right? That's crazy. But they said that the people who has ordered them already has an average. Now listen, the average car collection, they have 38 cars, 4 yachts, not 4 yachts, a yacht, and 4 helicopters. That's the average buyer for those cars right now.
All right, well, we got to step up our helicopter game.
I know, right? But the car is...
Of course, the Bugattis always make big news.
Yeah, they always do. And when they brought out that car, I was like, it's going to be some wicked.
It is going to be wicked, and I agree with you. That is a little exciting.
Yep.
I can't wait to see some reviews of it, although I guess I'm going to have to start watching Grand Tour if I want to see some good reviews of it. Not to say that other people don't do it well. It's just I've come to like my Top Gear.
Yeah, Top Gear. Oh, I saw the second episode too. That was just as good too.
Okay.
Yeah, they reviewed the Vulcan, the Aston Martin Vulcan.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I had to think about that.
Yeah, they built it as a car with no limits whatsoever. So.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
So wait, who went last? I'm going next.
There you go.
Because if we sit here and debate, this is going to take forever. All right. Speaking of fancy exotics, the Alfa Romeo Giorgio.
Oh yeah, the 4-door.
Yeah, that 4-door. It's all over the place from what I'm reading. They're going to go with a 4-cylinder. They're going to go with a V6. They're going to get turbo something. They're going to put a V8 in it.
Yeah.
And it's going to like destroy BMWs. Like what? Well, what are they actually planning to do with it? It's all speculation, from what I understand.
I feel like they're trying to go all the way across the board with.
Yeah, they're trying. It's like they're gonna say, "No, we're gonna kill an M5." No, but if we can't kill an M5, we're gonna kill a Camry.
Yeah.
No, if we can't kill a Camry, we're gonna kill a Fiesta.
Wait, isn't that closely related to the Ghibli, the Maserati Ghibli?
No, I don't believe so.
Oh, okay. I'm just wondering because they also own Maserati too. Fiat No, I mean not. Alfa Romeo owned by Fiat. Fiat owns Maserati too.
Fiat owns everything.
Yeah, they own a lot of cars.
They do.
Anyway,
so I mean, yeah, I thought it was cool. I thought it was worth a mention. It's definitely got that classic Alfa Romeo, like the what was that '90s one that everybody liked? The rear-wheel drive one, sedan. Oh, okay. Well, it's like that, but it's new.
Yeah.
So please, your turn, sir.
All right, I'm just gonna skim over the new Chevy Cruze.
The new Chevy Cruze.
Yeah, because we're talking about all these sports cars and these high-end cars.
Yes, it's time to let the people know that we are down to earth, folks.
Yes. So, the Chevy Cruze went through a new look for 2017. And I gotta say, it's a good looking car. A little more sportier. I mean, it's not something to be like, oh my god, it's so good looking.
Oh my god! Yeah, they redesigned it. They updated it.
Yeah,
it's a facelift. There might be some minor tweaks to the drivetrain and stuff like that.
Yep.
But to be quite frank with you, the thing is like weapons grade boring.
Yeah.
Like if you're up on your cruise, then good for you, man.
I know. If you get excited about a new Chevy Cruze, man. You know.
I'm not gonna lie, like the Chevy Cruze was out at the same time the Cobalt was out.
It was a replacement for the Cobalt.
It was a replacement for the Cobalt?
Yeah.
Okay. I like the Cruze better than the Cobalt.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
it feels more of a solid car.
Yeah, the Cobalt was like falling apart.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just a horribly poorly made car.
Yeah, it is.
And somebody out there, I'm sure somebody got a good one, but I've known 3 or 4 people with them, and they're all lemons as far as I'm concerned.
Even though there's one Cobalt that I would get.
The SS?
Yes.
Okay.
That's the only one I'll probably get.
Supercharged?
Yeah.
Okay.
I almost bought one, too, years ago.
Well, I mean, and you would have been walking here
by
now.
So I probably would trade that thing a long time ago, too.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, I'm not saying that the Cruze is boring. I'm just saying that it's basically... It's not outstanding.
No.
It's not putting itself away from the pack. It's a good car. It looks even better now, I will say.
Yeah.
It's definitely something that you should look into if you want a car that's just going to drive around and, you know.
I got something to choose. I got something for you.
Okay.
What will you choose? The new Toyota Camry or the Chevy Cruze?
The Cruze.
The Cruze?
The Cruze.
Okay.
Because I can get it in 6-speed.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I'm sorry.
I know.
Sorry, Toyota. I like you a lot, but give me a manual.
Another big thing for 2017 for the Cruze too, and I'm going to jump off of this and you go on to whatever you got. The next thing I'm going to talk about is the Chevy Cruze has a hatchback now too.
I did not know that.
Yeah, so not only do you have a sedan, you have a hatchback option now too for 2017.
Well, it looks like we're seeing the rebirth of a hot hatch market.
I know, man. All you need to do is come up with a Chevy Cruze SS hatchback.
Oh, God, I hope they don't call it the SS. I hope they give it something else.
RS hatchback?
Yeah, RS, X1, I don't care.
I don't care.
Just call it the turbo.
You can call it a ZLX. Oh,
Z24?
Yeah, Z24. Oh, bring back the Z24. Oh.
Z31, man. We're going to V6 it.
Oh, yeah. V6.
Okay, so the next one I want to jump on, though, is the Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk.
Oh, yes.
707 horsepower Hellcat motor squeezed into a Jeep.
I can't wait for that one, too.
That thing has got to be ridiculous.
That is going to be ridiculous.
And the only thing I've heard so far is that the Jeep engineers have been having a little bit of difficulty making that 707 horsepower, whatever torque it is putting out, not explode their 4-wheel drive system.
Oh, man.
It's going to happen. I don't see them not making it 4-wheel drive.
No.
But I can see where that would be an issue.
I can see that, too. And I gotta say though, man, I can't wait to see how fast that is too, because the SRT8 Jeep Grand Cherokee, it is very quick. So adding even more power to it, it's gonna be out of this world, man.
Yeah, in that Hellcat, I mean, I've seen a lot of them. In some videos, they have a lot of trouble getting off of the line. If the Jeep is all-wheel drive, then you might have a little better hookup.
Yeah.
And that would definitely make it a very interesting neck snapper.
Oh, yeah. Actually, there's rumors going around that the Hellcat Challenger, they're playing around. I'm just rumoring it. They're playing around with an all-wheel drive setup for the Hellcat, for the Challenger.
If they do that, they're probably going to do an electric front-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And that would only really kick in when you're really throttling on.
Yeah.
And I've seen them do that in a lot of other cars, and it's worked with successes. I want to say varying degrees of success because I haven't really followed up on some of them.
Yeah.
But I could see that working out. That would be great. That would be... That would definitely make it a very interesting car, especially if it's only for like launch control.
Yeah.
And in
especially
some sort of track control. I don't know. Hard cornering.
Yeah, but those are like some of the rumors I've been hearing because, they do suffer from a lot of wheel spin.
Yeah. How many things do you have left on your list?
I got one more thing left.
Okay. Then, what is it?
The Nissan GTR.
The Nissan GTR. That was neither one of the two things I had left on my list.
Ha ha.
So, okay. So, the Nissan GTR, new for 2017. What are they doing besides raising the price?
I know,
they're raising the horsepower too. I saw that. Okay, it was just a joke. Oh my God! Stop trying to stab me.
What they did for 2017, they gave it a little bit of facelift, different aerodynamics.
Yeah, I noticed the arrows. The arrows look good.
Yeah, I like the wheels on it too. They got new wheels on it. They got really good looking wheels on it. What else they have? A few other trim options on there for 2017, and the obvious choice for more power. For 2017.
And if anybody's out there, I'd love to see it in any other color but that orange.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere is doing the orange.
Yep. I want to see one that deep blue that I've seen sometimes, too. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
That'd be very nice. So if you have a GTR, we would love to see it.
Yeah, if you have a GTR and you live in the Central Virginia area, please stop on by and let us drive your car.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And we do a proper... review on it.
I promise that I'll only rev bomb it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we don't live too far from a racetrack too, so
Yeah, hey, if you want to meet us at the track, I will buy you a cherry Coke.
Yeah.
So let's see. The next thing next up on the docket is the Ford GT. The new Ford GT 2017, what we're looking at. 3.5 twin turbo EcoBoost motor.
Yeah.
V6. I meant to say V6 in there somewhere. I didn't say V6 until after that.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the most expensive car Ford's ever put out. That's one thing. It looks really good.
Oh,
that's another thing.
Yeah.
I went to a GTLM event. That thing looked so good on the track.
Oh yeah.
And it was keeping pace with the racing Corvettes.
Yep.
Matter of fact, at the race I went to, it finished second and I believe fourth or fifth.
That's not bad for someone out for this first year in racing.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I remember reading an article in I think it was Road and Car and Driver. They were talking to one of the engineers, and he said that they were having a real problem with the car not breaking down because they're trying to find weak points in it, so that they can fix it and make notes and make the car better in the long run.
Yeah.
And the one that they were racing wasn't braking enough. They're like, new cars are supposed to brake.
Too reliable race car, man.
Yeah, so I mean that was interesting to me.
Yeah.
I think that the Ford GT, the new one coming out, I don't know if it's going to be as short a run as the last GT.
I'm sure it's going to be a very limited units out there. So, it ain't going to be a lot of them running around here. Kind of like the last, Ford GTs that they built.
Yeah.
You ain't going to see a lot of them. If you do see one, take a picture of it and send it to his email.
Yeah. Seriously. The new Ford GT, I really think that's going to be a modern classic.
Yeah.
And I would stake the fact that I don't have a reputation on it.
No.
So, did you have anything left on your list now?
No, not really. Not for 20. Not my predictions. My predictions. I don't have a lot of them. I mean, there's a lot of facelifts and little snippets.
Well, yeah, you're basically leading up to the next thing I had to talk about.
Oh.
I don't know if you were trying to do such a perfect segue, but it worked out well. The Toyota Tacoma TRD Pro Off-Road.
Oh,
I'm excited about this. It's been a while since somebody at Toyota has made something so off-road oriented. There's been TRD off-road packages before, but I've seen a lot of crazy stuff in this one.
Oh yeah,
like the auto crawl.
Yep,
That's
pretty cool.
I'm I'm excited to see this. I want to see how it performs.
Yep.
And I just want to see it get in the hands of somebody who's really going to put it through its paces.
Yeah.
That would be me, Toyota, if you're listening. I'll gladly do it. I'll take that thing anywhere. I'll drive it up the side of, I don't know, Mount McKinley.
Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, do you ever see the special edition Toyota Tacoma Back to the Future one? They want to, like, Marty McFly's the black one with the yellow amber fog lamps on it. They actually came out with a special edition one for the first year, or for the 2016 ones.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. You know, even had the white Toyota logo on the tailgate on the back of it.
Yeah, the throwback, man.
Yeah,
that sounds nasty. I would have loved that.
Yep.
Okay. Well, there's anything else you feel as though we should touch upon further? No, I think that we've done a good job in covering the stuff that we're excited to see coming next year. None of this is set. A lot of this is set in stone, but not all of it is. A lot of it's speculation. Yeah. So, to the people listening out there in the future, if we got anything wrong, it's because our information was wrong at this time.
I know, but. Not only that, not only 2017 predictions in the call world, but this 2017 predictions, not predictions, but 2017 altogether on his channel. You know, I'm sure Justin got some big plans for next year and everything.
I do.
Yeah, so I can't wait for that. Y'all stick around for real for some big stuff, man, for next year. Can't wait.
And hey, everyone, if you enjoyed this video, please remember to like it and subscribe to our channel. We're always making new stuff. We may not have the most steady of release schedules, but we're trying and we're getting off the ground. There's been a lot of hectic stuff happening, and I promise you, in the future, there will be bigger and better things. So, as always, I'm your host, Justin.
I'm your special guest, Greg.
You're not special guest.
Yes, I am special.
No, you are.
I am
you
so
are
special.
Co-host. You are co-host, and you can't get out of that duty. I will make you do this.
You just make me sign a contract.
Yeah, man. Well, hey, man. You know what? You signed that deal with the devil on your own.
Oh, no.
I may have just been looking like him at the time.
Oh, man.
So, thanks, everybody. I hope you have a lovely day, and whatever new year it is.
Mahi mahi.
Okay.